Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. Happy Tuesday? Tuesday, yeah. Didn't stream yesterday. We had a weird power outage, and while we got it back right around when we would have started streaming, I didn't trust it enough to want to go live. So I worked on some other stuff. We are getting very close to getting level 96. We made some big upgrades on this character. There's still some pretty major points we have to deal with, though. And so we're going to be trying to figure out how to do that. That's fine. I'll take the extra chaos orbs. We're still not juicing everything. I might start doing that once we, like juicing a little bit more once we level. I just hopefully won't die, especially because of how close we are. Which means now that I'm streaming and now that we're close to leveling, we're going to die. Just the way things are. We're getting there. I still haven't gotten used to using Frostblink to get around. It's still very weird to me. I'm thinking about trying... Right now I have Spell Totem set up with Icicle Spear just for a little bit of single target damage. Thinking instead about trying a... like an Arcanist brand with Frost Bomb, less duration, and like Calling Strike maybe? That way we get like less healing on them, lower their cold resistance, bursts of damage, stuff like that. Not quite sure about that yet, but I think it has potential. I also thought about Blade Vortex spell totems. I actually don't know how that would go. That is a thought I had. Again, I don't know if that was a good thought. These spell totems have been alright. They've been adding at least a little bit extra, and at times they offer good distraction. Of course, my dog starts whining right when I start streaming. She's curled up and asleep all day. So you can see they shoot stuff off. They help freeze stuff a little bit, keep them chilled, stuff like that, but they're not really doing the damage I was hoping. And again, I don't know what type of damage I'm going to be able to get out from a 4-link for single target. That's the big thing. I looked at ritual corpses and stuff like that. And it's just like the ritual corpses weren't staying up long enough, and we only had 2 specters. It's like that's probably not the answer. I looked at Glacial Cascade spell totems. They were alright. I do think I want to try like a Glacial Cascade mine build at some point, but I have a feeling that's going to get pretty expensive. I feel it'd be amazing. I just think it would get expensive. But I'm guessing if you can like abuse Fizz conversion, that'd be pretty solid. Let's just follow the wisps. We did pick up a no corrupted blood jewel, so that's going to help us. Because while we had anti-corruption flask, we can now swap off of that. Maybe put an Armad there. Lots of yellow. There. Alright, there's some over here. Because right now we have a curse one. And I forget what else. Like, the single target isn't off on stuff like this, but these guys aren't super buffed or anything. There's certainly no tier 17 boss. That's going to be where an issue becomes. Yeah. I haven't readjusted my loot filter since I had put it back down on strictness while leveling. I haven't readjusted it since then. There we go. We upgraded our Fallen Shield, so we lost a little bit of ward, but we got max spell block on it, and then I corrupted it and actually got 4 additional attack block. So that's all really nice as well. We're almost at max attack block with Roomies up. Ideally, we'd be at max attack block without it up, and we can replace that flask, but that's what we have for now. There's a couple tattoos I can grab that'll help us with that. So yeah, we still have a lot of tattoos we can put on the build. I think our next point will probably go into crit multi against... Don't let me die to him, please. Okay. Against unique enemies. He is going crazy. Do I beat him? Yeah, I beat him. Okay. Yeah, I'll go into crit multi against unique enemies. It's either that or like extra energy shield from the helmet. That way we have more of a buffer to cast stuff. That might be a really nice quality of life. Because less regen maps, or less recovery maps, are a little spooky. I do love being able to just send out a Volblade Vortex and clear things up. Yeah, 2 left. That's super nice. Alright, we are almost there. We are so close. There's like 3 mods I don't like running on maps. And it's less recovery. Ellie Reflect, we just can't. Yeah, it's less recovery, ailment immune, and Ellie Reflect. Those are the big ones. 2 are quality of life things, 1 are just, we can't do it. Avoiding Ellie elements just feels weird.
Affluence and effluence, separated by a few feet of soil.
Is this? Did I just hear Shaper or Elder? Alright, there's a level. Cool. We also can't do all of these. Alright, we can do that, but there's like the cold ones with the cold beams we can't do, because it's technically damage over time and that just shreds us. Cold flask, I'll actually take that. I've been getting, like, more rituals than I was expecting, and the best thing we've been finding, besides just, like, the little bits of bubblegum chaos here and there, have been the nameless ones. So we've been grabbing a bunch of those. I don't know if I'm going to sell them or run them, but... they've been kind of nice just to come across, and then I went and bought a bunch of resonators the other day with all of the, Azurite we've gotten from the nodes. I'll grab the speed shrine after this. I tried doing Spell Totem with Frostbomb. It felt weird. But I also tried doing it with multiple totems, so there's potentially we could do it where we just do Spell Totem, Frost Bomb, and then, like, less duration, and maybe, like, Calling Strike. I have to look at links for it. But I think I do want Calling Strike on it, especially with, like, less duration. I wonder if Second Wind works on it for faster casting. I could be, we could look into that. Again, now that we've leveled, I feel a lot less stress on me about stuff. So we can experiment a little bit more. Like, and when we get a speed shrine, that's when this just feels nice. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. I mean, all these are getting disenchanted. I'm trying to build back up my stores, my thaumaturgic dust reserves.
We're always open. Not bad, not bad.
And then we still have stuff from this shipment.
Onward and upward, as Danig might say.
There we go. Alright, we can't get that. That's fine.
Dust.
Oh, hello there.
Dump tab. That has room. Cool. Let's put all of our gold in. I'm trying to get faster disenchanters. Because, like, we have 5 days, but I can get better disenchanters. We're actually getting close to getting the best, like, all rank 10 farmers as well. That's a rank 10 mapper. I'm going to grab him.
One more for King's March.
He's rank 9, but
Let me just grab the next few applications.
not at 734.
Let me just grab the next few applications.
I don't really care about the miners as much.
Got plenty more eager to sign up. I've got plenty more eager
No,
to
I'm
sign
pretty
up.
sure all of our rank 9 farmers, we only have like 2 or 3 left, they're all under 600.
Here's the next set.
You know what, rank 10 sailor is probably going to be decent.
Couldn't have chosen better myself.
Let's see here. You're 7. At the very least, you're cheaper. Yeah, you're cheaper. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you too. How much do we have left? We have a little over, let's go down to 4 days. Keep rolling until we get 4 days.
Here's the
Again, mining's not a big deal for us.
I've got plenty more eager to sign up. Here's the next set.
I'll take that at 10. And that puts us just about at 4 days. How much of a difference this makes? Let's see, you're at 560 for 7. So right now it takes us an hour, 2.5 minutes. Replace this with you. Alright, we gained about 10 minutes by replacing that. For a full inventory. That's not bad. And then you. Reroll once more. We'll go just below 4 hours. Okay, not bad. Alright, so what we're going to do... There's not really anything in here I want to grab right now. The only node in here that we haven't grabbed is this. For 50 lightning res, which is really nice, but we don't need it at the moment, and there's not, like, extra... That's what we really are going to replace right now. I don't know if there's, like, a GG amulet we can grab, because right now we're just using the +3 Blade Vortex replica Dragon Fang. So I'm not sure about that. We only have 158 energy shield on that. We could definitely do better, but... Because, like, the life isn't as big of a deal. But again, the reservation efficiency, the power charge, resistances are kind of nice right now. Wait, yeah. For our passives... Yeah, I'm going to grab this. against unique enemies. Let's try out a different spell totem setup. We're going to try out Frost Bomb. There it is. Less duration. How does Second Wind work with this? What a green one. What if we did this? Doesn't have Calling Strike. What if we tried out gloves with this setup? We need 2 reds. There we go. Let's just see how this interaction works. I can only have 1 totem max. If I have multiple triggers of this, do I get even more exposure? So if I drop... Where's the less duration? We drop less duration for multiple totems. First of all, let's just do this. So we can have 2 up at a time. Let's just see how this feels in a map. I'm just going to run like one of my Kirak ones I don't care about. Sure. See how that feels. See if our single target feels any different. But I mean, like, all that resistance should be nice at the very least. Or exposure should be nice. Again, we're not going to feel it on this. It does an alright amount of damage. Like, it froze all that. We're not using it for clear. I just want to see what it'd be like. Check this out. Oh, he disappeared. All right. Wait for it to get down here. Did it move down here? I hope so. All right, there's something. Maybe, yeah. I'm just being dumb to start off stream. That's apparently what's happening. After this, I'll go grab some scarabs and stuff. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, there it is. I didn't realize she was possessed. I don't think she was until now. Okay, got her. I mean, the exposure just gives us an extra chance to freeze the bosses as well, which is going to be one of our best defensive layers while mapping. Like for map bosses, not necessarily like pinnacle bosses, but I don't think there's really a pinnacle boss build. I'll grab the petrified amber. But... Alright, so we're probably just going to focus on running toxic sewers. That's going to be what we try to do. Also, I'm answering questions, so today's mapping will be like a little disjointed. So as people like message me for stuff. Alright, so for our fragments, we're going to try the same one I've been running, which is the magic papsize altered juicing. So we're going to need 40 wisps. We have 16. We need 24 wisps. I want... Oops. We want chaos orbs. We want 24 of these at 7.8 each. That's a lot more than I was expecting, actually. Do we still want to run wisps, or is there something better we can run? They went way up. Because, I mean, 24 times 8 is like 200 and... No. It's, like 210 almost. I'll do that. I do like looking at POBs. I think it's fun, so it's... Rico's 19. Let's see here. That's also going to be like a lot of today. Oops. Rico's 19. Karen top 10 Europe. I haven't played League like all year, so I don't know if that's true or not. There's a level 98 Hierophant. Okay. I should probably put this up. Hold up. No capture. Here we go. Alright, let's see who's running first. Frost Shield, Clarity, Sigil of Power. Oh, he's running Ice Nova Frostbolt. So Archmage, I'm guessing. What's his mana? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I don't know much about this build. I will say that. I know people like it. Yeah, what's going on, Ricos? I was just saying, I don't know much about this build. I had a friend that plays it, but I don't know a ton about it. But I can take it a look. You're just looking to do like more damage and stuff, I'm guessing. Because let's see here. I mean, Foible. Right, Foible gives you the max mana. That's a granite flask, amethyst, bismuth, and so we're just gonna assume they're all going. You're not quite maxed on res. I'm just going to assume you have endurance charges. Guessing you have power charges. I'm doing the configuration real quick. Just seeing like what all you got going on. Do you not have a Templar? What, did I completely missed them over here. Okay. Yeah, there's the endurance, there's the power. It's your first chance. So you're still, oh yeah, it's a great build to learn on. I mean, Mage Blood's just a solid item if you can afford it, no matter what. Like, there's a reason it's one of the most chased items in the game. Yeah, I mean, your life should be fine. There's a power elemental prolif. Okay, with Frostblink. Okay. Ice Nova, Frostbolts, Archmage. Yeah, there it is. Intensify, Awakened Lightning. You have 20% quality. You have them Frost Inspiration. You crit? Not really. Inspiration's a weird one, unless there's some synergy with the Archmage I'm not familiar with. I guess you do more elemental damage, but I feel like there'd be something better. Let me trigger inspiration charges on the config real quick. Endurance charges. Okay. Where is it? Burn stacks, consecrated ground, onslaught, inspiration charges. 5. Less mana cost. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't think you'd have trouble sustaining mana. It just kind of surprised me. I mean, you're level 98. Anything I find is mostly going to be just quibbling with stuff. I mean, it'd be fix up these resistances. Would be like the big thing. Get more chaos res. There's the maximum mana. Do you have full suppress? You're at 98. Okay. Is your chance to suppress lucky? Where are you getting all the suppress from? Energy shield, ward, evasion. Just other defenses, light radius exposure, winter stun avoidance. There it is. All from the item. Oh, you picked up the Magebane stuff. Okay. You went down into here. Yeah, okay. It's only 2%. So if you came down for those. Mana, yeah, you're gonna grab all the mana nodes. I'm not missing anything for your resist, right? Is this what you're at when you have all your flasks up? The 64, 65, and 29? If you get a Mage Blood, that will solve that. What's your current belt? You just have a rare belt? Okay. Should be 75? Okay, then I must be missing something in the config somewhere. Power charges, endurance charges. Yeah, I'm probably just missing something in the config. I do have a flask active. Yeah, I have all the flasks active. They're all enabled. You're not critting, which is weird. What are you trying to do with this build, I guess, is the question. If you're trying to, like, high-end optimize it, I'm probably the wrong guy to come to, because this build looks fine. I mean, Chaos Res is low. That's the biggest thing. You have double Amethyst Ring and it's still low. Do you need the Dex? You probably don't need the Intelligence on that. You need this. Yeah, you need the Strength and Dex. Speed, Life, Mana, yeah. But, like, what else do you drop? You need the Mana, you need the Life. You need the Strength and Dex on that one. You could probably try to, like, get one that doesn't have the Intelligence and instead has Chaos Res on it. Just learning about things on Champ and wait for a new season. That's right. I mean, you can make a new build. The new season's not going to be for another couple months minimum. No, this is a really solid build for your first one. Clearly following a guide. It's a super strong build, this league. Okay, there's the mana. Could you get... Let me check something real quick. They got rid of it. Alright. There used to be a craft where you could get percentage life and percentage mana on a chest piece. I guess they got rid of it. It's armor evasion crap. Like, that's not evasion. If it was evasion, you might have been able to pick up something somewhere. I mean, they also might be configuring it in weird ways, especially if it's on PoE Ninja. There's ways you can worry about it. Like, you can kind of configure it to make it seem like it's doing way more than it actually is. Let's look at... Natural Instinct, Ancestral. So you're ailment immune. By clarity, affected by grace. Do you have grace, I assume? Low life? Low life. Yeah, yep. I know it is, I just couldn't remember the base. There's a node for suppression. It's actually not on the suppress wheel here. Oh, it is, sorry. It's for evasion mastery. If you look at it, there's this one where you have 15% chance to suppress spell damage if all of your equipped items have evasion on them. So that's why I was looking. It's really nice for like 1 point in mastery. But you can't do it, so it's not a big deal, but that's what I was checking for. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could always try to upgrade this Watcher's Eye. Maybe get, some sort of great, or some sort of hate. Are you using Hatred? You aren't. But I mean, it's really not a big deal. This is just a solid setup all in all. Yeah. Yep. If you know, 1-2 button builds are like really common or really popular for those reasons. I had a build a couple leagues ago. I think I had 10 buttons I had to press on it. Just for various stuff. Yeah, I had 10 different buttons I had to press for it a couple leagues ago. That was a lot. Yeah, I mean, again, upgrade, like, maybe this ring. You could try to get... Like, either one. You could also try to get more mana on... you have maxed out mana. Where's the one that had crafted mana? Was it your chest piece? Yeah, maybe if you get something with, like, that doesn't have crafted mana, so you get a higher value. That'll help out a little bit. Try to get more Chaos Res would probably be the big thing. probably drop like intelligence on this ring. You can just go with like a fractured mana base, and then the essence for chaos res, is that for rings? Let me check this. Where the fuck are my essences? Chaos resistance. No, it's chaos damage on rings. Crap. Alright, just checking a couple things real quick on essences. Are you a mom build? Yes, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, those aren't helpful either. Yep, I don't really have any upgrades outside of that, and even then it's not much. It's mostly just quibbling over stuff. Sorry, but again, you got a solid build here. You could probably, like, I'm sure you're able to do pretty much everything in the game. Maybe not like super uber juiced stuff, but you have a split personality somewhere? No, I guess this is just how you have to path. How much does this give you? 200. Yeah, this isn't going to do much. Yeah, sorry, just not a whole lot. And that little point there. That's like 300 mana though. It's not much. It's 200 mana. Yeah, it's just over 200 mana, so not a ton. You're not coming down here for this stuff. What's your anoint on your amulet? Hold up. Mind Drinker. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that makes sense. You have that. Yeah, just fix the chaos res. That's the biggest thing. Over here? No. Stygian's got mana on it. Fire res, cold res. You got it. You got a nice Stygian there too. Very. I mean, try res with life. Why do you have the elemental damage with attacks craft? That was one thing I noticed. Why do you have this craft on it? Is there an interaction with Archmage I'm not familiar with? Or like somewhere else in your build? Okay. You're converting pretty much everything to lightning. Got it. Oh, it's the only mod you can add? Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, you could probably add the increased damage, but yeah, there's just not a lot there. Right? Maximum life, maximum mana. I don't think anything else. Because I don't think you can get this. I don't think you can get either one of these. Eased up your survivability a little bit, but yeah, there's not a lot. Holy crap. Hmm. blocked. Everything is blocked for prefix. Even the damage? Even like this flat damage here? Wait, hold up. Is damage. Am I looking? Yeah, prefix. That's... Why would damage be blocked? Do you not... I'm guessing you have an exalt. That's weird. Huh. Alright, well, is what it is. But yeah, sorry, man. Don't have more for you. Just try to fix the chaos res would be the big thing, I guess. I know it's not super helpful, but... Also, I'm trying to figure out what I can run for magic pack size. I'm not crazy about wisps at 8C each. Yeah, no worries, man. Same to you. Our divination of the cloisters...
Hey, guys.
Sorry, I was watching something. Our divination of the cloisters... Are those magic mobs? If they're magic mobs... I try to find it. Maybe that's worth trying. As much as I don't like those mobs... Or plenty. How much are plenty? If they're magic, let's try them instead. We can have 2. And they're cheap. We're gonna try that instead of wisps. Nation Scarab with plenty. We want 20. Alright, so that's enough for there. So after that we have influencing of hordes. We have 2 of plenty. Bloodlines. Scarab of monstrous bloodlines. We only need 4 of them. So that's going to be 5C. But the big one is going to be the Horn Scarab. We need 19 of them. They're 96C each. I don't think so. That's just a lot. I mean, you're looking at 100C. Yeah, no, I'm not dropping 1900 chaos for that. But like, if we were doing T17s, maybe, but I'm not dropping that. Aren't there hunted traders in here? What is their map? What is their pack composition? Hunted traders. Wait. Scarab of hunted traders. Just trying to figure out if they're like unique, if they're magic. They're additional monsters. Let's give it a shot. I guess like 1C each. We can drop all that. And let's start grabbing our toxic sewers. Alright, I need more chisels. Hold up. And we're actually, let's see, actually, let's go proliferation. Three chisels per, no. They're 40C each? Jeez, alright. Normal ones it is. Much as I would love to do it. I'm not confident enough in this build yet. I need more. Yeah, I'm not confident enough in this build yet to do that. It changed. Now we got it. Cool. Avoid ailments is one we're going to remove, or avoid. This is all fine. And then we're just going Delirium Orb. Yeah, that feels. And then Corrupt it. And Domination. Yeah, I think Domination is the best one. We can't put Bloodlines or anything on it, so. Boards. We have 2 Plenties, Hunted Traders, and then Monstrous Lineage. We could try running, like, see what T16 influenced maps we have. But stack decks. So we're gonna get a bunch of these. Got it. Alright, there's these guys. Are we just stun locked? We're just stun locked. Alright, let's grab this. They still there? No. Okay. So we're gonna have to pick up a immutable force at some point. That's something we're gonna have to grab. Are we gonna be able to get through Omniphobia? I don't... Okay, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get through Omniphobia. We're gonna go around the other way. That's good to know. No to immutable force. Which I think that just means we shouldn't do delirium. I think the rest of it's still fine. Because like we still are clearing fairly decently, as long as we're getting the explosions. We just dropped delirium, that should be fine. I think we just got Kosis. Avoid that. I think Omniphobia is right around that corner up there. Yeah. Okay. that's going to be damage over time stuff that we don't want to deal with. Yeah. Alright. So delirium's out for us, at least for now. That's fine. We can go around this way. Let's avoid all that in there. Just let it explode and then we'll move through. And then we'll see how the boss is with 40% delirium. Actually, not bad. The delirium bosses were pretty tough, but we got a T16 out of that. Or a T17, sorry. Yep, and then we got machine gun down from up there. Alright, I'm actually going to wrap that up there, that map. But that was a good one to know, like, what we can and can't do. So we just won't put more delirium orbs on it. We need immutable force at some point. Good to know. Ranged monsters, that's all fine, actually. Actually made it worse. That's okay. So I think we can get Divine Beauty and Brother's Gift from this. And then we also, if we were doing city squares, we would be able to get Apothecary. 7 years bad luck. I just kind of like the layout for Toxic Sewers more on this build. But on the Jug, I kind of like City Square more. Oh, there is stuff over here. Okay. I thought there was stuff over here. I guess not. I know there were things over here. Do wish there was a mini map for like what you've already explored. Yeah, not a very good Wildwood here. It's okay. I guess we got this. Alright, we did reveal this area. That saves it a little bit, but still not much. Okay. Alright, now I gotta worry about those guys. We just cannot deal with the stuns. Do I have an open passive slot? Or a jewel slot? Not really. I have most of them taken up with stuff. Alright, after this map, I think I'm going to go try to get myself an immutable force. That should help. And we'll see what that does. Probably just replace one of my rare jewels. Probably the one that doesn't have Corrupted Blood immunity on it. Alright. Another nice little payoff from this is the sulfite. We should be able to run through the boss pretty quickly. You know, I'm just going to do this too. Yeah. Let that go to work. We'll pick these up. Yep, there it is. Those stupid things. That's why I have plenty. Did we one of the cloister? Maybe we wanted the cloister instead of plenty. Maybe I was getting the mobs confused. Give it a shot after this. Like, I'll just swap it out after this. I'm gonna send that going. Got that. We got all those. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take... Alright, yeah, let's get ourselves... Let me go find a, immutable force. Doesn't have to be a great one. Which are they? Oh, they're not much. Let's say 700 increase. Let's say 800 stun and block recovery. Okay, it doesn't have to be great. But how much is 900? 1.5 div. I am not paying right now. See how 850 feels. Go with that. TP. All right, he did cool. After we get this trade, I'm also going to check to see if the cloister is the same as of plenty. Immutable force, cool. Let's check that real quick. So, cloister summons Dodre's Devoted. That also Dodre's. They look like they might be the same. Or no, they don't. They're not the same. So we're gonna try of plenty. Let's put this in first. So up here, yeah, it's impossible escape. Forbidden flame, forbidden flesh. Yeah, that one's nice, but see if this helps first. Yeah, let's see how that feels, and then for scarabs, yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna take out the 2 plenties. And go from there. I'm not gonna run this right now. I have another toxic sewer in here? I'm sure I do. Impale Frenzy. Cannot regenerate, we're actually okay with. Right with that too. Might come to the point where I replace Hunted Traders with more of Plenty. Or of the Cloister. We'll see. This will just get us lots of stacked decks, hopefully. That's what I'm after. And a Gloom Shrine off the bat? Okay. Don't mind if I do. I mean, things just go pop. Literally what we do here. And we'll do this. Oh, they're just spawning right here. Alright. Got it. More sulfite. We'll stay out of those for now. We'll clear around as those things chase us. Let's go back for it real quick. We'll go minions. Again, we're trying to boost up their pack size, so anything we put on them to make them better. Good for us in the long run. Yo, Contra, what's going on? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm trying to solve single target right now. That's the big issue with it. But it's pretty fun. It's just an occultist. What are you up to, man? How you been? Still getting used to moving around with Frostblink. Eldritch minions, unique weapon. You know what? Can scorch us. That's fine. Minions and Stilling Orb. I'm really liking it. I have my first raid tonight. I haven't been playing it as much as I thought I was going to, just because like real life stuff and everything. But pot builds are hella fun, yeah. But no, I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm going to switch off of Destro Lock, at least for like, I'm not a big M+ person, and I think Demo Lock's going to be better for Delves. So I think for them, I'm going to switch off of it. But no, I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, I got to max. I finished up like the main campaign. I haven't done the continued campaign or anything. I finished up all like the extra side quests for the achievement in Isle of Dorn. I'm working through Hollowfall right now. Getting distracted along the way, but it's good. It's ooh, grand. No, it's a lot of fun. Okay, I got my first raid tonight. We'll see how it goes, because I haven't raided, or really don't really know these guys. Ooh. But mostly played Myth. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's just... I'd much rather do solo content and raids. I don't enjoy M+. Guess I'm not a huge fan of having to progress through a dungeon. I'd rather stay mostly in one room and fight a big boss with 20 of my friends. Thanks. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. This is like the first set we're kind of juicing up with this build. It's not like super juiced. We're trying just like alter pumping a little bit, but... Timeless Jewel? Sure. That everything? 2 left, yeah. Yeah, again, nothing crazy, but this way we have, like, extra Azurite that we can buy stuff with just from Delve nodes, so it's, like, passive income a little bit. We just got an Anathema, which is solid. And we can get Brothers Gifts. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to drop Hunted Traders. I couldn't stomach buying Horned Scarabs of Bloodlines at 100 each. Not for like how... I don't think the build's super strong right now, so I'm like, I just can't do that. That's a lot. I'm not going to drop 2k Chaos on it. Not until I have a better idea of like how we're doing. I will say the change in Immutable Force was nice. Like, adding that really helped, because we do not have a high life pool. Cool, pack size. I tried it once. I would say I tried, like, a couple maps. I think I bricked 3 of them, and the other ones were just kind of meh. Because, yeah, the final bosses were there, but the like, payoffs for them weren't, like, great. It was, like, a lot of gold and stuff, but, like, in terms of actual loot, it didn't feel great. So I was, like, I started, like, looking at it a little bit more, and I still want to, but I'm like, okay, what if we take Divination Scarab of Pilfering? Does that then apply to all of the bosses that spawn? And I didn't try to figure it out, but... Like, yeah, I don't know. But it's like, how do you take advantage of that? Because a lot of what we were doing were bosses around shrines, but that means they show up when they won't really get the most out of the pilfering. It'd be like scaling bosses all the way through. But, like... You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, there might be something there, but it's going to require, like, a really specific strategy and, like, setup to get it to work, I think. Like, you can guarantee some of it with, like, Jungle Valley or Mausoleum, where the final boss doesn't spawn in for a little bit. But it's... Again, there was a lot of, like, working pieces in my head I couldn't quite figure out the jigsaw for. Especially, too, because I think for pilfering, you usually want to craft boxes with, basically monstrous treasure. But then that kind of takes away from your chance to spawn extra bosses. There's probably a unicorn build out there that makes it work. My mind just wasn't coming up with it. And so I started leveling this guy because I didn't want to pay for the upgrades on my Molten Strike Jug. It's like 350 div or more for each of 3 upgrades I wanted. I also made an abomination of a POB. I'm gonna level at some point, but... Yeah, it's a Simplex Amulet, or Original Sin, and the Sublime Vision with Purity of Fire. Last time I checked, it was like 350 div, 375 div, and 1.3 mirrors. Respectively. Yeah. Yeah, I made a POB for a Warden using Wild Strike of Extremes. It's gross, and I should probably be locked away for even trying to make a POB for it. I mean, the big thing about Wild Strike of Extremes is its cost. There's a Immortal Shrine in there. There wasn't a shrine anywhere... Okay. Okay. Sure. I'll go the other way. Screw you guys. Yeah, it was the proximity shield. I don't have phasing, so I couldn't get in. And I thought for sure that, like, we'd get at least one to pop. Yeah, there they are again. Yeah, once we got, like, one down and we could move, we were fine. But yeah, it's max block near max dodge, high evasion, ward, Wild Strike of Extremes, Warden. Crit Warden. It's... yeah. Debating if I want to try Eldritch Battery or not to help with the mana cost. I think so. I don't know how fast it'll be. I'm debating just putting Ralakeshes on it and going into that as well. See how that works out. My goal is like, how many defensive layers can I try to put reasonably on a Warden? It's like, I got Ward, got Block, I got Evasion, I got Dodge. Maybe I just need Endurance charges. And then it's like, I hope the Elemental Inversion carries me. We can do this. Yeah. Because, like, Wild Strike of Extremes inverts the elemental resistances of whatever it hits. I'll grab that afterwards. See, I'm trying to fix the single target on this build because it's not great. So what I'm trying now is Second Wind spell totems with Frost Bomb and less duration. It's what the latest thing I'm trying. I've tried like some Ritual Corpses, but they couldn't stay alive. I tried Glacial Cascade spell totems. I tried Ice Spear spell totems. So I'm going to try this just for less health reduction on my enemies and cold exposure, but... There we go. Yeah, proximity shield's a pain. Holy crap. I'm still not used to moving with Frostblink. There we go. Like, I should be able to move fairly quickly, I'm just not used to it. The spell echo part of it's weird for me. There we go. Get me through. Nope. I gotta get my ward back. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like, that's what I'm using. I'm using Frostblink or Woodtree Blast. It just feels weird. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I don't know, like, do I put in Arcane Surge or something instead of Spell Echo? Because, like, on my Jug, I just leap slammed around but constantly had my left mouse button down. So I could just move as soon as I landed before I got another one out. Also, it's going to help if I quality these up, so let's do that real quick. If I just do, like, Arcane Surge... Oh, I already have a one like that. Cool. I'll give that a shot. Okay, so I should stop at that. That's right. That's how Arcane Surge works. See how that feels. Again, another thing, too, is, like, I have Eldritch Battery, so it doesn't feel great all the time. Like, I don't like doing less regen maps. So I gotta figure out ways to fix that too. It's not like a huge deal breaker. We have a little bit of leech, but... Yeah, doesn't, Arcane Surge give me more cast speed, though? Gives you mana regen, I know, but I think it also gives you cast speed, right? Okay, I missed down here. Buff gives speed, but proc you need to spend... Oh, rip. Alright. Life tap? Also, I love being able to press Vol, Blade Vortex, and just let it do the work for me sometimes. I can pick stuff like here. It'll just go out ahead of me and clear stuff. There we go. Yeah, it feels weird. Wait, unless... Hold on. Could I do... I have an idea. Don't know. Maybe just throw like an enhancer and empower at it. Because like I can still use Spell Echo. And it just cancels out the first one. Because like if I put Spell Echo... Or it cancels out the second one. So if I do like that, that's how it normally looks. That's just after one, the way I usually move. Which isn't awful. It's just like I don't think that's really efficient. So yeah, I'll figure it out. Nope. Not for us. Again, I'm avoiding less recovery. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now, but yeah, the explosions are real nice. I didn't go like nearly as much into the AoE as the like guy I'm kind of following did, because I did want more single target. So he had like all 4 of his medium clusters were for AoE, or he had like 3 for AoE and 1 for 1 for damage, and I think I went the other way maybe. All right, screw proximity shield. Holy cow! I put like all of mine into crit stuff. Calling strike maybe. I thought about calling strike on frostbomb too. Calling strike's just a nice thing to have. Wow. Alright. I think for proximity shield, I actually need to work on, like, not holding down my move skill. That'll help me get inside the shields better. Feels nice when it pops, though. Oh, they're all just gonna stay here? Alright. No, my jewels are really tight right now. And I can't use a Stygian. I mean, maybe I could replace a flask at some point. But even then, my flasks are a little tight. I eventually want to drop the granite and basalt for a diamond. And I guess I could maybe use a quartz flask. But, yeah, yeah, I mean, because I'm using Forbidden Flame and Flesh for Heart of Destruction. I have an impossible escape. I'm using an Immutable Force, which I just added in, and it's feeling great, to get rid of the stuns that we're going to have to deal with. I have one rare one for Corrupted Blood immunity, chronically, so I don't have to rely on a flask for it. Because Corrupted Blood will destroys our build. And I have a Watcher's Eye for base crit chance while affected by hatred, and like one other thing. I think that's all of them right now without a huge hope of getting more quickly. Oh, and I have my Timeless Jewel. Which gives me Supreme Ostentation, so I'm going to be able to tattoo my entire tree. Which is going to let us get, like, fully crit immune. And stuff like that. Yeah, it should get us to block cap, fully crit immune, and curse immune, basically, or 100% reduced effect to curses. So, it's one reason we're running Supreme Ostentation. And it gives us 72 Chaos Res at the moment, I think. Which is a little ridiculous. Of course, it spawns right on top of the altar. That's pretty much everything. Hopefully it's done. Alright, there's an audience with the king. I'll take that just to pop it. Yeah. Because I don't think... Let's see here. Yeah, we got all this. Yeah, that's nothing. We got this. We need this. We got that. We go down here for the extra power charge. I should grab an extra power charge at some point. Yeah, we have these. That's 74 chaos res. We can get 50 lightning res here. We just don't need it right now. I might upgrade this at some point, but the 74 chaos res is nice. We have that stuff. Guess we have that one down there, actually. We could put a Abyss Jewel in for. I forgot we had one down there. I'll see what Abyss Jewels I have. Maybe we can make one. Yeah, because phasing would be nice. That'd be real. Oh no, wait, we have oh no, I guess we don't have phasing on this. We have Tailwind Onslaught and Elusive on that, but we can't do Reflect. We can do that. 53 pack size too. Let's see here. Do I have any Abyss Jewel? Yeah. This actually, hold up. This actually just works. Phasing on kill, life, ES, energy, and a little bit of cold damage. That just works. Alright. I lose a little bit of spell block. How's my lightning cold res? They're still there. Alright. Exactly what we needed, just waiting for us. That'll help. Part of me wanted to corrupt it. The evil voice in my head's like, Kuth, corrupt it. You know you want to. Kuth, corrupt it. Fuck are these guys? Also, I don't think the minions from the cloister are magic. There it is. Pick it up. We can just pop that real quick. I need to redo my filter a little bit, but it's fine. There we go. Like, sometimes this build can become an auto bomber build with Svalin and Tempest Shield, which is kind of funny. There's the phasing a little bit. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, that makes a huge difference for proximity shield. Good suggestion.
Approach, challenger.
We don't do ultimatum. We only have it unblocked for the chance to get the scarab. There we go. Ah, what a beautiful thing that is. Oh, Soul Eater, hold up. Can we get him down? Actually freezed him somewhat frequently. That was cool. 10 left. Alright. One thing I like about these is like how much faster the maps are with this than they were with the jug, so I get more ores and stuff. I've noticed like a huge difference in King's March. I was finally able to finish that one port request that needed me to get 290,000 orichalcum or something like that. Something ridiculous. Also, they're 1.3C each. Let's see how much the cloisters are. 3.6. We're using 3 of them. That's like 11. We need like 11 stacked. Or no, we need a little bit more. A little bit less. We need like 8 per map. Alright, can I do... I just want to clear out any friends that might be lurking. Okay. Yeah, we need like 8 stacked decks a map to pay off the 3 we're using. Yeah. There. And then... Alright, I was gonna say the boss is somewhere. There it is. This is Eldritch Minions, Chisels, yeah. Yeah, I'm struggling with Chisels sustain this league. I mean, like, I can just buy, like, 200 for a div, which is really nice, but I'd like to be able to do it myself. Go this way first. Alright. My Vol BV went that way. I'll go this way. Unique jewelry? Sure. Because you never know. Toxic sewer, cartographers. Take this. I think this strategy would actually be a lot better on red altars. I just don't think we can do it. Or, sorry, on blue altars. I just don't think we can do them. But, like, a divine altar with this? Should I try it? Should I just give it a shot? I'm going to give it a shot. Also, we only got 9 stacked decks out of that one, which probably puts us at the break even. Just put all of these in here. We're going to disenchant everything else before we switch over completely. I definitely need more dust. Alright, that should keep me going for a little bit. See how this goes. So we're going to pick up all of this. Ooh, wrong ones. Here we go. Yeah, there's all that. But let's go disenchant this stuff.
You should check out what came in from Ibn.
We haven't got anything to disenchant. Let's make some dust.
All right. Take all of that.
Things are looking up.
Get a rewards from here. Bestiary, Beyond, Delirium, Sun, Life. No. You need 82,000 wheat. I actually don't think we have that right now. No, you have 61,000. Yeah, I sent a couple big orders out earlier. What we're going to do is I'm going to take this. We're going to send our 5 Verisium bars again. Then we will... Oh, come on. There we go. We're going to switch you to wheat. Alright, I got to remember to switch my influence. So I'm not familiar with blue altars at all, so we'll see what we get. I also was running red altars for a little bit, just for the incandescent invitations. I sold like 15 of them for like 1200 chaos, so it was a nice little boost right when we got it. Not doing anything there.
Approach, challenger.
There's you here. Right. Let's clear these out and then see what we're dealing with. Alright. Map boss, player gains per reduced frenzy charge. Divination cards. I don't think we have frenzy charges at all, so that's fine for us. Speed Shrine! All right. Down, 2 down. Player gains. Or just basic currency? Sure. The Grand Eldritch Ichors don't seem to be worth as much as the Embers. Lesser Eldritch Ichor. Non-damaging ailments we inflict are reflected back to us. Oh, fuck no. Maybe if they're still hit by them? Because, like, we're immune to them? But if not, no. That'll just be miserable. How much are Grand Eldritch Ichors? Oh, they're like a third of the price. Holy crap. Alright, that's definitely something I have to keep in mind. Like, I know red altars are more consistent currency than blue. I think blue just has the chance for the big payoffs. Well, we did half with red. We'll do half with blue just to give them a fair shake and then go from there. Alright, there we go. all the totems, apparently.
I need more mana.
Why do I not have any mana? Fuck, it has less recovery. I didn't see it. My bad. We can do that. Yeah, that's my bad. We got one stack deck out of it. I'd like to see more rituals. With the cloister guys we have, getting more rituals would be nice. There's that. I love also when this Fallen procs start going off and lightning or Tempest Shield and all that. That starts to feel really nice. All of this. And stack deck. So I can't forget about this one. Alright, so what do we have? Projectiles are fired in random directions? Okay. Chromatic orb. I mean, we don't have any projectiles, so... That's fine by me. I gotta get rid of scouting reports. I just don't care about them anymore. Now we get a speed shrine. Maybe that's only like our second one in these set of maps. We did get 12 stack decks though. Avoid ailments is a no for us. Less recovery is a no from us. That's all fine. Less chance to block could be a little spooky. That's the biggest thing. Lunar, what's going on? Welcome on in. How you doing today? All that, let that go this way. Player gains. Shocked ground is fine. Alteration. Go by this. It's like doing well. Trying out like a newest strategy for our Atlas and trying to get this build going. Chromatic orb? Give that a shot. We get a lot of chromes. What are you up to today? Another ziggurat? I hope so. That we'll grab the chaos too.
Approach,
Okay, we're not gonna do him, but deck. Okay, I'm gonna let that go through there just to keep it at bay. We'll look at this. We don't really have or we have 3 endurance charges. Recovery rate, yeah, that's a little. Go with this instead. Try this out. You done... I have not. I know people that have, but Hex Blast never really interested me all that much, unfortunately. Sorry. What happened with it? Like, what do you mean remaking it? I guess that's, where I should start. Alright, getting up all of these probably isn't worth it. Yep, okay. The extra thing we put on it was a little too much. Good to know. The energy shield we put on is what I was talking about. It's just a little too much. We can probably get it when we get back there, depending on if we pick up shrines along the way, but... You did Heads Black and kind of sold out... I mean, there's plenty of guides out there for it. So it shouldn't be too hard to find one. It's a pretty popular skill still. There we go. Yeah, hopefully it should be pretty easy for you to find like a video guide that can at least give you a path to building for it. That'll help. Ooh. Give me fractures. Since we're right here now and there aren't that many, yeah, there's only 28 left. There they are. Now they're targeting who I wanted to target. Got it. Just grab this and all the extra stuff here. 26 left. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna run back through the map. You didn't follow a guide, and I mean, you at least, like, if you follow a guide, you can at least find like an outline for it, kind of, and then like you can tweak it to be what you're kind of looking for. If it didn't do enough damage. That's kind of like, I kind of did that with this. I found an outline and changed it to how I wanted it to be. I didn't want as much area, and I tried to get more single target on it. So at least give you a good outline and kind of help you look at what items you might want to grab for it again. Especially if it used a bunch of uniques. It'll help remind you. Excuse me. So yeah. Again, you don't have to follow it one for one. Just want to pick these up before I dash in here. Okay. I'm going to let Vortex deal with them. Yeah. Lesser, we'll grab this. Yo, Lunar, thank you. Yeah, no worries. Sorry I couldn't be more help. I just haven't messed around with mines much at all, let alone Hex Blast mines. Grab that. But welcome back to the game. Or welcome back to the build. Again, I know lots of people love it. I'm gonna grab this. Yeah, There you go. There you go. We're gonna grab you. All three? All three in one spot. Sweet. Speed Shrine makes this dumb. Yeah, for sure. I do have a mine build I want to try, but it's not Hex Blast. I want to try Glacial Cascade Mines, I think. But I have a feeling it's going to be a very expensive build. So it's like, I'll hold off. I have a more fun, hopefully more budget-friendly build I want to try before then. Like, rituals would really help with this strategy. Because we can resummon some stuff to get even more stacked decks. Because, like, we're kind of breaking even on the cloisters right now, but using ritual to resummon them would be helpful. Would be very helpful. Because they can drop stacked decks again when they die from ritual. If you see a ritual, you full clear the map and then go back and get it all. I'm glad I saw that reflect before I corrupted. That's fine. It's not super pumped or anything, but less recovery rate is not for us. We'll grab the next. All right. 42% pack size. The less area is going to be a little aggravating, but we should still be okay. There we go. Anything? No. Bring those guys up. That's good enough for me. Map boss, lesser eldritch, minions. Hopefully that's not too spooky, but we'll see. That'll help.
This'll do nicely, Exo.
Approach, challenger.
Yeah, we're seeing ultimatum all the time, but not rich. Whoa, okay. That's some big area they got. Holy crap. Chromatic from map boss. Take this. I think for this, there are going to be some altars. I just don't take anything. I think that might actually be the play. I need to remember that is an option. Just like in Slay the Spire, sometimes the best option is not picking anything. Alright, we dealt with that pretty well, though. Let's try this. Let's see if we just, like, instantly die with all the minus res. This is just gonna loop around, yeah. Actually, because of all the freezing, we're alright so far with it. Surprises me a little bit. Frostbomb freezing like that helps. Any stacked decks? Alright. We can do that. People love Dunes maps. Never quite saw the appeal, but I guess it's just the open layout. I think people said you could boss rush pretty easily too, but I just run city squares for that. Can't do the reflect. We can try that. That's a big one. Yo, Shadow, what's going on? How you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? And then the proximity shields, but we're alright. Good. I'm doing well. Doing well, man. Having fun with PoE lately. That's fine. But also been playing a lot of Poker Rogue and World of Warcraft. That's kind of been what I've been doing lately. A little bit of Smash Brothers too with my friends whenever I'm not on my computer. How about yourself, man? How's school going for you? Ah, there is ritual. Cool. Moment of Brilliance. Ooh, and a Speed Shrine. I heard something. Eldritch Chaos Orb. Alright. Not really the pop I want to hear, but I'll take it.
This'll be nice.
There it goes. Alright, we can pop the first one of these then. Good, glad to hear it. What year are you in again? I know it's a little different than where you are than it is here in the States. There we go. Double Harbinger Scarab. Alright. Additional Legion Scarab. We're just gonna go with this. Hopefully we just won't get hit. That's the goal. Words of Isaiah, don't get hit. That Chaos Orb. Eldritch Minion at drop a Scouring. Basic currency per endurance charge? No. We need our endurance charges, man. Jewelers. Ew. They give us frenzy charge stuff, we're fine with that. But once it comes to our powered endurance charges, no dice. I haven't seen the Nameless Seer either. I want to get rid of that. There we go. Right, we can start doing ritual stuff. Everything? Yeah, it's pretty much everything. So let's just go do the rituals. Right, I was going to say, if they just stay there, that'll be easy. We can just stand in one spot, but... I know we're going to have to deal with the map boss at some point, too. Oh, there it is. Pretty solid. Yeah, Lunar, if you type !Discord, that it should be there. If it's not updated, let me know, but it should be updated and everything. I had to double check to make sure you were on Twitch. I don't think I have command set up on YouTube. That's a little more problematic. think we're alright, yeah. Doing surprisingly, like, better than I thought it would with the blue shrines. And we're not really getting much of a return, but... something. It's of inscription, wrong one! Horn talisman. Not gonna be much. Oh well. Got a hunted traders back at least. Let's grab that. Yeah, that's fine. Exclamation point Discord. Here, actually, I can just do this. Discord. There you go. That should be the current one. If it's not, let me know. But that should be a current link for it. I don't know, like, how often I have to update it and everything. Boop, boop. And then Omen of Brilliance goes in here. Alright, we have a couple more maps, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. I got stuff I got to do tonight, and because I got that, I got stuff I got to do before I got to do stuff tonight. All that stuff. 60% or less recoveries, not for us. We're getting into some of our 8 mod toxic sewers, which is cool. Can't do the reflected elemental. Again, our other build can do all these. We can do that. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, I'm not in the voice chat of the Discord. I'm not streaming on Discord or anything. Yeah, I don't stream from the Discord. Do all this. Grab you. Okay. Okay, that's what I needed. Oh boy. That's a lot of big explosions. Not a fan. Orbs of fusing? That boss? Make it through? Cool. I can look at the POB. I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. Chromatic orb? Sure. Heavy belt? We all know it's a mage blood. That's what it is. I still hear things shattering away up here. I press Volblade Vortex and things just shatter forever. And then I do. Alright. Glad you found it, though. That should help get you back on track. For Frenzy Charge, we can do that. We just have the Verisium left. Yeah, there's 22 left, yeah. We do this Verisium here and we're good. I go to about halfway. Sometimes a little more if I'm feeling spicy. Alright, that blue circle is a pain for us. We're good. Awesome. And our little ship came back, but I'm not going to check it right now. I can dismiss it, though. There we go. So many city square drops. No, it was Diadian Dawn. Crap. I mean, the chances of it being Mage Blood are so incredibly low. I can't, like, legitimately be upset about that. Plus recovery rate. That seems fine. We do that. You want... Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Weapons get super expensive. I had a, on my other build, I have a weapon where the enchantment alone from runesmithing cost me like 90 divine. Yeah. Yeah, I made this build because my other build, my next 3 upgrades were like 350 divine, 375 divine, and like 1.5 mirrors. I'm just like, I'm not saving up for all that shit. There's no way I'm saving up for that right now. I might as well just make a different build. Alright, see you, Lunar. Thanks for hanging out today. That boss, Lesser Eldritch Chicker. We'll go Chilled Ground. Seems to be one of the more harmless ones we have here. Did I see Ritual? Oh, I guess the boss was over here. Cool. Clear all this out. Alright, so we can do 8 mod maps depending on the mods. I wouldn't say comfortably, but they're not bad. A lot of it's just because of the proximity shield is what we're running into a lot. Grand Eldritch Chicker. It's not much, but it's 2C for each one. And everything. There's more than 50. Oh, I missed a whole bunch over there. I see it. I didn't see this little hallway here. Maps dropped. That rewards gem. I'm just gonna let that go. Do I really not have room for a Chaos Orb? Oh no, I want those because they're superior. That's fractured. Oh, bitch. You can go. You are the weakest link. That's funny because it could have the most links because it's a chest piece. Yeah, there we go. Chromatic. Of course, we get the bismuth right at the end, but it's still something.
Approach.
There's a toxic sewer. Alright. Probably everything? Yeah. I'm gonna have to go disenchant a bunch of this. Alright, we want that so we could mass ID everything. I think that'd be a really nice quality of life thing.
We're always open. Let's make some dust. Onward and upward, as Danig might say.
Yeah. Alright, we got room in here. I do think I like red altars better. In fact, I'm going to switch back. I just feel like I can hit more. I know you can get divines from this, but... The Grand Embers are worth quite a bit less. The Invitation's worth quite a bit less. Just rather get the more consistent income with a little ding every now and then for the Invitation. Let's see here. Can Scorch us? Sure. And I'm just dead. Maybe not immediately anymore, but I gotta get out quick. Just around most of that.